All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Head Kick Audio since I don't know fucking when. Live from San Diego, I've got Matt Sabelhaus, who competes at CFC3. It's the crowning of champions, April 5th, all the way in El Paso, Texas. But we bring in Arizona to Texas, right? You're bringing the commentary team, which I just found out today it's going to be me and Anthony Burchak. Super stoked on that one, right? So the commentary team is from Arizona, and we got so many fighters from Arizona going into, the heat of Texas to compete for some championships. And Sabelhaus is taking on Jeremy Gomez for the featherweight title. Now, you're coming off a super impressive win, Matt, over at Rise of the Prospects. I think that's what it's just going under, and that's what I'm going to call it. Featherweight championship, 45 seconds. You got the nod, or sorry, not the nod, the submission. Rear naked choke in 45 seconds. So you're ready to get back in there. Talk to me about what it's like to just go right back into a war.
I just want to keep this momentum going and keep taking out Gomez's. So that's the plan.
All right. Well, this kid is pretty impressive in his own right. 3-0. Coming off a pretty impressive win over Isaac Zadaran, who is one of Arizona's toughest featherweights, and really, was kind of styling on him a little bit, right? And Isaac has fought for a featherweight title here in the state of Arizona as well, so definitely no punk. But you're a finisher. You go in there and you finish fights. Typically, when you get the dub, it's via finish. So talk to me without giving away too much of the game plan. But what should fans look for on April 5th?
Fans should look for an exciting fight. They should look for me come in there and bring it to them, whether that's 1 round, 2 rounds, or all 5 rounds. This will be the first time that I've ever fought 5 3-minute rounds. But my cardio's ready for it, and I take Jeremy very serious. What he did to Isaac was really impressive, and he did do it in style. He looked clean, he looked calm, and that did nothing but motivate me even more. So, just fans should be ready for some excitement, and like always, they should expect me to bring it and bring it hard.
Well, you always do. You always do. You still hold my favorite featherweight amateur title fight. You and Kurtana L went to war. It's the only time you've made it to the scorecards, and really, that fight was super close. It could have gone either way. Like I said, still my very favorite featherweight title fight in the amateur ranks. It had Aldo Mendez 2 vibes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that was a heck of a war. I think my shin is permanently swollen from that fight. Doesn't hurt anymore, but it's still puffy from that fight.
So basically, what we're saying is El Paso is just in for an absolute treat. Like I said, scorecards, you're allergic to him. I don't know what it is about Sabelhaus, but he just doesn't like the scorecards. He doesn't get paid by the hour. He doesn't get paid by the second. He's just going in there and he's taking people out left and right. He's collecting belts. And right now, you're collecting some really high-level experience in San Diego. So tell me about that.
Yeah, man, I'm out here training at Steel MMA, San Diego. Shout out to Carl Gebhardt. He's an amazing coach out here, just high level. I'm used to being one of the top guys in Flagstaff training, and out here I am just another guy. Just the other day, I was working with a pro 145er, working on some situationals, and I had Jeremy Stevens coaching me in there, giving me some pointers, just essentially telling me get mean with it and get out of that position, man, and don't be afraid to be rough. And that was at I think 11:45 in the morning, and it's a good way to start the day, And I came back for more even later that night.
So you're definitely getting in the high level training rounds with some really seasoned folk. Jeremy Stevens ain't nothing to spit at. The man has been in some really exciting fights himself, and he's doing really incredible things in the bare noxing realm. So again, this fight is April 5th. Let's talk about going out of the state for a second. Is there any pressure or any type of feelings that you have going into enemy territory fighting for another belt?
Not at all. I'm sure the crowd will be against me a little bit, but regardless, I'm gonna go in there and do my thing, and that's all I can do. I fought in Thailand before. That was foreign territory to me. Fought on the Marine base the other day. Antonio Gomez was a Marine. He had the crowd hyped for him. They loved him, and we all seen what happened there. So regardless, I'm fans with me or against me. I'm there to chase my dreams, and I am there to put on a show. So love me or hate me, I think they're gonna love my fighting style.
Oh, absolutely. There is no way you don't fall in love with your fighting style. You finish fights or you put on GOAT fights, like greatest of all time fights that I'm still talking about to this day. I mean, it's insane. It's insane. So talk to me about the training camp back home. Talk about your gym. I know you do some cross training at some other gyms. So who's getting you prepared for this one?
Yeah, man, I got to shout out to Southside Combat Academy and our main coach there, Ben Ledvina. We're working all the time, one-on-one, MMA stuff. I'm working with the boxing guys, still doing the Muay Thai classes, and, still getting some BJJ rounds in as well. So, yeah, and shout out to Jay Pages down there in Phoenix. I got some rounds in with them right before I came out. They got some killers down there, some of the guys too that are fighting on the card in El Paso. They're killers too. They're definitely going to come and put on a show as well in El Paso.
And then we got to talk about this gold collecting that you're doing. I know you've competed and won championships in Muay Thai. You've got belts in MMA. So is this just like a regular thing? I mean, what does the mantle look like today?
So yeah, I've got 3 Muay Thai belts and 2 MMA belts. So I got 5 of them so far. Not bad for my first 4 years of training. So, my first Muay Thai belt ever I won was 6 months after I started training. I fought 5 times in one weekend at the United States Muay Thai Open. I've been addicted to belts ever since. Any chance I can get to fight for a belt, I'll probably take it. The goal is to eventually go pro, so go big or go home, and you know, um, I'm just pressure makes diamonds. I'm ready for it all. I'm jumping in the deep end, and I'm ready to swim.
Yeah, deep end is correct, and that's how you started your entire journey. Is in the deep end. The shallow end is, yeah, I'm still there. You know what I mean? I'm still in the shallow end. So feel free to throw me a buoy or something because I think I'm sinking a little bit as I get older. Um, Another thing is, okay, so this fight is in Texas. It's another championship belt, right? This is nothing new to you, but El Paso's got some different rule sets. There are some things that you may be able to use in this fight that you've never used in a fight before in the MMA realm. So talk to me about that skill set, how you're training it, and I know I'm ready for it.
Yeah, man. So that was news to me too. After I'd already taken the fight, somebody had informed me that elbows would be allowed, the knees to the head, and all that, which is cool because in Thailand, we work to elbows all the time on pads. Muay Thai is, you don't have Muay Thai without elbows. So we're working them in. All I gotta say is let's have some fun, man. I just thought that rule set just made it that much more exciting, and Yeah, man. I'm excited. I'm excited.
As am I. As am I. It's a rule set that I could definitely get behind, and it's also a rule set that you're very comfortable with, given your experience. You know what I mean? So I don't think that realm is going to be foreign to you at all. You're fighting a big hometown guy, so there's going to be a lot of butts in the seats for him. So before we get you out of here, do you have a message for him or his fans?
Um, no, actually, I talked to him at the rough fight, and we shook hands and said, "Hey, let's like put on a show, man." So we're both out here chasing our dreams. Good luck to him. I hope he's training hard because I am too. And let's put on a show for the fans.
Well, it's going to be great to have Arizona in Texas. Obviously, you can tell I represent very hard. You know what I mean? I go hard for my city, Tucson, Arizona. So, and it's just going to be awesome to have, these two states where there's optimum talent. I mean, MMA has just exploded in Texas. It's exploded in Arizona. And all you're going to get is high level action. This is going to be an absolute banger for as long as it lasts. And I can't wait to call all the action. So before we get you out of here, I want to give you as much time as you'd like to thank whoever the hell you want to thank. That includes family, training partners, coaches, sponsors. Take it away.
Yeah, man, I am grateful for my support system. As I said in one of my most recent posts, when I went, I don't win just on my own. We win. Shout out to Southside Combat Academy. They're really holding me down, really helping support me and build me up to be the champion I am. And I can't be thankful enough. Shout out to Steel MMA here in San Diego for always opening their arms and treating me like family. They don't even charge me a drop-in fee when I come. And we all know how gyms can be with drop-in fees. They love to collect those. So, that and when I walked in the gym the other night, the main coach Carl, he gave me a hug. That was Dominic Cruz's head coach there for a while. Um, it's a dream come true. I'm so thankful to everybody that's part of my fight family and part of my family in real life.
All right. And then somewhere in here, I'll include the flyers. So we have the address of the venue, the time that doors open, and, ticket prices. So get your tickets, get your pay-per-view access links, or just drive there. I mean, it's only a 4-hour drive for me. It's a little bit longer for you Flagstaff guys and the Phoenix guys, but it's really only 4 hours away for us Tucsonans. So it's not that bad. So you're going to get to see a bunch of fighters that you already know and love, and then you're going to get to meet a bunch of new fighters that you can learn to know and love. It's going to be a great time. CFC3, the crowning of champions, April 5th in El Paso, Texas. Sabelhaus versus Gomez for the featherweight title. All right. Any last words?
No, I appreciate CFC putting on the event too. I've heard nothing but good things about them so far. So I'm looking forward to fighting for them.
Well, you know they're badass because they got your boy.
Yes, sir.
All right, my friend. Until next time.